Good morning, happy Easter Sunday, the day that we celebrate Jesus rising again. On Good Friday, we remember that Jesus died on the cross, taking upon him all of the weight of the sins and all of the things that you and I do wrong. On Easter Saturday, Jesus' body lay in the tomb waiting. And on Easter Sunday, Jesus resurrected. He came back to life, that you and I might now be in a living relationship with him. Earlier in his life, in John's Gospel, in chapter 11, Jesus said these words. He said, "I am the resurrection and the life. Anyone who believes in me will live, even after dying. Everyone who lives in me and believes in me will never, ever die." How amazing that that promise exists for us today because of what happened on that Easter Sunday, on that day when Jesus rose again. And Jesus' resurrection power exists today in the world. And that's what I'd love us to think about this morning. There's a song I love by Elevation Worship called Rattle, and it is sure to get me up dancing and singing around my kitchen. And it starts like this. The lyrics say this: "Saturday was silent, surely it was through. But since when has impossible ever stopped you? Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you?" And I love that truth that actually we have a resurrection God who didn't just die on Good Friday, but rose again on Easter Sunday. And that means that the disappointments and the Good Friday experiences of our life can be turned into resurrection promise through Jesus Christ. You see, God is a God who turns death to life, who turns pain into comfort, who turns illness into healing, and who turns sorrow into joy. That's the resurrection power available to you and me. And one of the things that I love about Jesus is that, yes, he comes and suddenly does these incredible things in our life. But actually, he's always working, sometimes behind the scenes, sometimes in really subtle ways. But if we look closely, we can see his fingerprints working in us and around us. I've been reading the Bible recently with someone who's new to being a Christian, and we've been looking at some of the things Jesus says about himself, just like the promise I read to you earlier. And what's incredible is that time and time again, Jesus points to the fact that he will die, but he will come back to life. And that means life in all its fullness for us and life everlasting. And I think that's true today, that again and again, Jesus works in our life and points towards the resurrection power that he wants to bring for us. And so I wonder this morning, where do you need God's resurrection power in your life? Perhaps you've never followed Jesus before, but you're feeling a call to the new life that Jesus offers. Perhaps you're sick and you're in need of healing. Perhaps you're discouraged or your eyes have turned away from God and you want to be brought back into that living relationship with him. Look around you. Where can you see God's fingerprints already at work in your life? Let me pray for you this morning. Jesus, I thank you that you are a God of resurrection power, and that on this Easter Sunday, we can celebrate that you did not just die, but you rose to life. And that is an incredible promise for each and every person today. And so, Jesus, I pray that in those areas of my life where I need your resurrection power, that I would see significant changes today. Jesus, would you open my eyes to see what you are already doing? Your promises are there for me to read, and your fingerprints are at work in my life. And so, Jesus, would you open my eyes? Would you show me what you are already doing? And may today be a significant day that on this Easter Sunday, I will know your resurrection power at work in my life. Amen.